Is it worth it?
I'm sorry we
Saving
fought.
more people. So, yeah.
What we saw will set our cause on fire.
Yes. My broken heart can't even process it.
Lexi, can you give us a minute?
Sure thing. But go gentle. She's in a fragile state.
Did she just call me frail?
Fragile.
Giles says you're a pathfinder from the Milky Way.
Do you feel up for a talk?
Ah, so now you value what I have to say.
I feel for you, but I don't regret my decision.
Then your sympathy is empty.
So, the facility. What's the purpose of all that?
They call it exaltation. They believe that those they exalt are given a great gift.
Gift? They snatch us, defile and shatter us. All the ones we love. I can't.
It's a complex genetic construct, an interchange of traits that the Ket use to advance their species.
So they steal genes. But why?
Reproduction.
Domination, tyranny, annihilation.
Yes, and yet, the Archon didn't take me to his ship to transform me. I hung immobile, tormented, never sleeping, brought to him on a whim. He showed me remnant tech and beat me when I wouldn't speak.
Oh no. Remnant, of course.
He's obsessed. Like you are. Yes, Jarl told me. You rescued me hoping to get into Aya's vault.
My people have traveled so far. We'll die without a place to settle. These remnant vaults may be the key. A key to help both our species prosper.
I feel for your people in a way that you clearly do not for mine. But emotion must never get in the way of science. I'll take you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Moshe Sefer.
I'm happy to answer any other questions for you, Pathfinder. Anytime.
Interesting. Turn back to Moshe to Aya. Well, let's see.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Okay, fair enough. Anything next? Okay, yeah.
I'm in the tech lab, Pathfinder.
Mental wellness. Given recent events, seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. 2. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you are going through. 3. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by Medbay if you have questions. Lexi. Interesting. So what do you think of all that?
It's intriguing. So now they're heading to the Remnants. What are they called again?
The Remnant?
Remnants. I was like, what are they called again? They're heading to
settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Is there a rush?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in cat activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to save their people. It's funny that she doesn't feel like he was trying to save his people, like, and treating her people like in such a horrible way by saving their lives, when it's pretty much what he's trying to do for his people. In the comparison, it was funny.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Oh my.
He licked something.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time.
Mm-hmm.
Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
Indeed.
Of course.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Cool.
Liam
No,
says he's
it's-
planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Okay.
Indeed. Cool. Anything else?
Ket genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Ket. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
You study that, and I study it. Learn what you can.
I'm not even sure. These both sound fairly neutral and benign.
Mm-hmm. Myself, I'm just like, they study us, we study them as well.
Just think. While you're poking around in their genetics, they're probably doing the same with ours.
Huh. Wonderful. That's me never sleeping again.
Indeed.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Hello.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks, something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, Deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract you. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alright, so he's...
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright.
Let's see who we got here.
I cannot make that Asari reproduction and Ket exaltation are similar in a lot of ways.
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike. Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
It kills me to think about it.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
What's something, or just leave it?
It's gonna be the same thing.
I know.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted
Yeah, I
with
have
you?
a feeling it's gonna be the same thing until I actually
Don't
go
worry,
to her
Ryder.
apartment.
I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Let's see, does Lexi have anything? I doubt it.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Huh.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
Indeed, huh?
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
I'd say,
Yes.
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
Okay. See you around.
Indeed.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh.
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
I'm gonna say yes.
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My sister's really sick. She's on the Nexus. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Here, I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Would you agree?
Indeed. I'm glad you're here. Great to hear it. Or you're a positive asset. I'm glad to hear.
Yep.
I
That
like
you're
having
here,
you
I mean.
around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge.
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
You're fascinating. So bold, yet mysterious. So odd.
That's... Thanks.
And I mean it.
I have no idea what that did. That's super weird.
Is there something else besides talking to him that it's pointing to?
I don't know.
Yep,
We'll see.
it did look like
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Indeed.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
my condolences.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
interesting.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyone up here? That was really kind of strange. I actually was kind of curious as to what actually did anything. Of course. Oh my god. So much. Ah, there we go. Anyway. Save to Moshai Shefra, but angered by refusing to destroy the Ket exaltation facility, Jal approved your decision, hoping the resistance can one day rescue the innocent Angara still trapped inside. You made sure the Ket Cardinal in charge of the exaltation facility did not survive meeting you. Indeed. Alright, anyway, so... Jal. Okay, Pro Sauce. I approve. Anyway, oh my god. There we go. Alright, good enough for me. So downstairs, or into the... Oh, wait, that's the...
Go downstairs. That's, yeah, that's the main area where we were. Where we can choose where we're headed down to.
There's the room.
Read the mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Indeed.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Take the collateral damage?
I don't think so. Nope. Would it be your style?
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at him, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Indeed. Anything else?
Pathfinder?
Let's see if there's anything.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Alright, anyway, yeah, I think we've heard all that, so...
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Yeah, that's just crew quarters. We already went all that through that. So now just to go to the engineering decks, I believe, correct? And the Moshai's in here.
Got a minute? I'm in the biolab.
We'll check out the rec room first.
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Indeed.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. kick them in the teeth. Great. But the Kett steal what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Joe. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
This is really tearing up.
Yeah.
You're taking on a lot, making all of Helios your problem.
It is our problem. We're not going back. We have to make it work. I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
I would.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
Huh. Nice.
Very sweet.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Would you agree? Why is that?
Because, like, they really don't have a home right now. Have no place else, and the idea of being treated just because this isn't necessarily their home and treating them like outsiders. No. Just because they are outsiders doesn't make them people that are eligible or should not be able to live amongst these other alien life forms.
Indeed. Let's see what else we got.
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
I was honored.
I know it was really personal. Thank you for trusting me with it.
You say that like I was making logical choices. Thanks for getting it. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
Indeed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd agree, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Would you want just some sort of normalcy?
Still waiting on our visit to Aya.
Like
Useful,
that.
but also fun.
Being normal.
Looking forward to it.
I'm not normal.
Just checking in. I wanted to ask about you.
What do you want to know?
I have to know about the car.
We'd wrench on it as a family. Mom suggested it, and Dad liked a happy mom. That's how I fell into mechanical stuff. Armor and jump jets. Mom wasn't a fan of the second part. You know how it is.
Sounds familiar.
I worried my parents from time to time.
That's a kid's job. I probably crossed the line a few times, though. Like jumping a galaxy. That's why I have to make this work. If I don't, then Andromeda was a mistake. I said goodbye to too many people to let that happen.
What do you think?
Yeah, it would be sad.
Tell me about your friends in crisis response.
Oh, I swore I wouldn't tell anyone what they did. Stealing the shuttle for the car was above and beyond. Dondi, Base, Mazzy, Noel, Cap, and goddamn Hammond. The best people when buildings have fallen down. Eventually, I'll have to start a new branch here, you know? I promised.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Is there something else, or is that it?
Still waiting on our visit to Aya. Useful, but also fun. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, why not? Hang out with a beer. Beer is good.
Efra likes karaoke.
Okay.
Where the hell did that come from?
That was random.
That was pretty dumb.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. That is why beer is your friend.
Okay.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
I'd be devastated.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was still little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
I know what it's like to lose a parent. I've lost both now. Mom died before we left.
Our father didn't die. Or maybe he did. We don't really know. He just didn't come home. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Indeed.
You're too tough for that. Yeah.
Come on, you're strong, smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Indubitably.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
Indeed.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
How did you survive?
How did you keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work. Construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would. Being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
Not bad.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
Indeed.
You know where to find me.
Alright, so where... So I went there. Oh, she's got to be up. That's the only place to be.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
I'd ask. Why do you ask?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
You just figured this out.
It took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
So you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Indeed.
Very indeed. Anything else?
More poker?
Would you mind
Maybe.
taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Huh.
Guess you should have read the fine print on the initiative brochure.
Or read it at all. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Indubitably. What will happen if I do poker?
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Okay, poker 101. If you have a monster hand, sure to win, don't bet too hard. Try not to scare your opponent away.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Alright, so there's that. What's Cora?
You mean wrinkles?
Lexi, Evie.
Joe. There's wrinkles.
You're so weird. Oh, did I never go in this door?
They aren't just
Apparently not.
conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jal faces every day. Now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
This is really getting to you.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Indeed.
We got this. We're back to back, shoulder to shoulder. Or whatever you like.
Nothing fazed you, does it? You always bounce back, smiling that smile. Like you know it's just what I need.
You're important to me. Is that so strange?
And sweet, too. What's a girl to do? I wish this could fix everything. Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
Yes, plans wouldn't help.
Ship's plans are shot. because of it. It's a mess.
It certainly is a mess.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Indubitably.
Ryder?
This is probably going to be the same
How's the
thing,
search for the Asari Ark going?
Yep.
Those Asari refugees were a real help. Now to find the survey ship they mentioned.
Works for me.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Those Asari refugees were a real help.
Okay, yeah.
Now to find the survey ship they mentioned.
Any more commando war stories?
Tethys was our sniper. She was old, matriarch old, maybe more. Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from 2 clicks away.
That's a little scary.
She was. Always seemed to be hiding something, but she kept us safe.
Indeed.
Any more commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alrighty then.
So that's everything,
Yep.
I believe.
I mean, the only thing other than talking to all those people, the only thing that you haven't done is talk to Sam, but...
Oh yeah, I never did talk. Ah, I'm silly. And hear one of his bad jokes.
But, I mean, really other than that, nope.
It won't even let me fall off the edge.
Pretty good.
I know. It's a Bioware game, so I'm not fully surprised. Alright, let's see if Sam has anything to say, and then let's look at our email.
Hello, Scott. Exploring the Exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of Exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
What do you think? Do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's abhorrent?
The idea, I mean, messing with people's memories.
DNA.
And DNA, of course, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. It's horrible.
How about how the cats see it? How it's something greater. It's exaltation.
I don't see it as that. We're changing these people from who they really are. I mean, if it's something that is going to save their lives because it's genetically something is definitely wrong with them and they're going to die a horrible death, okay, that is the only time I would consider it. But in this case, they're just changing these people.
Indeed.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit clever. It was cheesy as hell, but it was a little clever. What do you think?
It was.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Okay, guess that's it.
Indeed.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Email.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Holy shit, a lot. Message from Vold, intel on Ket, from Rayless. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Rayless. I serve the Angaran Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Ket that I'm certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you on Vold. Please come soon. Oh, interesting. Well, that's good. Right?
Mm-hmm. So people want you to come back to them.
I blame you.
I knew you did!
To Ryder from Gil. You know that guy Bailey you ran into on the Nexus? Whatever you said to him, he's decided to reach out to me, forwarding his message. Gil, I hope you are well. Our time working together on the Nexus was invigorating. I'm sure you are invigorating your colleagues on the Tempest now. I envy them and your Pathfinder, but I suppose the work you're doing now and the pioneers you're supporting need and probably deserve to be invigorated more than the rest of us. SNIP. It drones on for 6 pages like that before he asks me if I'd like to get a drink. I feel invigorated now, don't you?
Okay.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Stress tests. From Callow. Hello, Ryder. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still, well done. I spoke to the Moshai when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient, but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture in that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Indeed. To Ryder from Gil. Worked for 42 hours straight. Ship's humming. Call it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figure I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practiced poetry? Neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Elias, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming because the Ket are forever booming our space? Wait a minute, is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? Chill.
Yeah.
Never mind. You know how I'm out here searching for my true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Elias, are you healing us? Sheesh. Chill.
Enough said.
Yep, thanks for listening. That last talk. That's right. Ryder, thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, great prospects in the Turian civil service, but with stiff collars and the esters to go along. What I'm saying is, different's not always better. I don't regret anything, or what I've done to get where I'm at. I don't regret coming here either. Vetra.
Okay.
Please keep looking, from Matola Tlan. You don't know me, but the word is you're looking for our ark. The Lucinia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this must be the Asari ark. Is that true? The Nexus leadership's been so tied up with the station, it's like everyone forgot about her. Please don't give up. My foster sisters were on the Lucinia. I've watched for them every day. If they're really out there and not lost in dark space, please bring them home. Praying for you and the people I love. NTL. About Liam's movie night. Dear Ryder, I heard what Liam's planning. It seems like a great idea. Even if things are unsettled at the moment, I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can. Suey. Alright, cool. So, easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy?
Oh, Binobi. Oh, Binobi. Oh, Binobi. Yeah.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
Indeed.